Hey everyone, Rick Corbett Jr. here. Welcome to another edition of the blog, and today we're going to talk about something uber critical, folks, and that is your goals for 2011. And notice I didn't ask, did you get your goals or did you set your goals? I want to know how you created your goals. That's what today's topic is going to be, on how you set your goals for 2011, folks. And I tell you, this will be one of the best videos you've seen regarding goal setting, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. But here's the key, folks. Success is goals, and all else is commentary. You know, life becomes great when you know what you want, you know what you got to do to get it, you create a plan of action to do it, and then you do it. Here's the thing, folks. You know, most people, the primary reason for failure is they do not replace their plans of action that did not get results. And so what they do is what we call the definition of insanity. They do the same thing over and over and expecting different results, and it doesn't work that way. But it all starts with how you laid out your goals, okay? So let's talk about goals, and here's the thing. First, with the goal setting process, you need to decide exactly what you want in life in every key area of your life. Now, here's the thing. This is going to be a short training, and we're going to try to limit this to about 10 minutes, but I'm going to have a full show on it here in the upcoming weeks, so make sure you come back and check or click on the listing for the dates and times of the show, because I'm going to devote a whole half-hour show on your weekly business show.com. We're going to devote a whole week to this, okay, in the upcoming weeks. So first thing, you want to know exactly what you want to accomplish when it comes to your income, to your family, to your health, and to your net worth. So those four areas there, okay? So income, family, health, and net worth. I know some people say, what about spirituality? Well, put that in there. And folks, spirituality is important, make no mistake about it. But these four, okay, income, family, health, and net worth, I believe are the most critical to getting your success. Okay, because spirituality not necessarily always related to success, and in some people it's a very big part of their life. But for many of us, okay, we are spiritual, but I don't necessarily set a plan for spirituality, and some do, and if you do, put that as part of your plan of action. But here's the things first. What you got to do is first you got to write your goals down. If you tell me, well, my goals are in here, I really don't have them written down, or I've got them scribbled on this pad in here. Look, they're on page 42, and you can see my goals are right here. Folks, again, that's not the way goals work. Goals have to be clear, they have to be separate, they have to be written down, and they have to be so detailed that you know exactly what it is you want. And let's get into that. So again, your goals got to be in writing. They must be clear, they must be specific, they must be detailed, and they must be measurable. Four keys: clear, specific, detailed, measurable. Okay, if you write your goals down as you were about to, like I said, that you had already achieved those goals, and okay, so bottom line is that's the way you want to write them, in a present tense, as if you had already achieved them. And remember, folks, only 3% of people have their goals written down, which boggles my mind. But that shows you why 97% of people that get into a business or an industry have a challenge, because they're not willing to do the things that are necessary to be successful. So the third thing we've got to do on our goals is, real quick, we got to set a deadline, because any goal or any dream or anything that you write down without a deadline and a time to achieve it is nothing more than a dream. It's not a goal, because a goal is only a goal when you have a definitive deadline. And I know somebody like, oh man, that's going to make me work, that's going to make me do. Folks, if it was comfortable and it was easy to do, everybody would already be rich. They're not. So this is what the 97% of us that don't have the great skill sets, that aren't born with it, didn't have the chutzpah, that had to learn it, that had to come from the hard way, we have to do it this way, because we do know this is a key to success. If we follow roads of success that other people have taken, that had mastered it and major success, I want to do the same thing, because I didn't have it, quote unquote, in the beginning. So you set a deadline. Then what you want to do is you want to identify the obstacles that you're going to have to overcome to achieve this goal. So again, write out, in addition to your goals, what obstacles am I going to overcome? And is it going to be family? Is it going to be friends? Is it going to be finance? Is it going to be time? Is it going to be the kids? What obstacles will I have to overcome? Will I have to travel? Will I have to learn new things? What are the things that I'm going to have to overcome? You got to know all those. Then 5, what you want to do is you want to identify the knowledge, information, and the skill sets you're going to need to achieve your goal as well. So what do I have to learn to achieve that? So what books do I have to read? What tapes do I have to listen to? What information do I have to learn? And what skill sets, whether it be presentation, whether it be communication, whether it be dealing with people effectively, getting results, learning how to close, asking questions, whatever it is, what skill sets do you need to learn? And I know some of you are going, wow, this is heavy duty. Folks, again, if success was easy, everybody would already be rich. So let's go on, okay? Number 6 in our task here is we got to identify also the people whose help and cooperation I'm going to require to achieve that goal. So what people out there, who do I have to lean on? Is it somebody in my business? Is it somebody that I've respected? Is it a mentor? Is it somebody else, a different organization, a company, somebody within my business? I need to know, who else do I have to get to help me achieve this? And if you don't know, you need to find that out, because you're never, ever doing it by yourself, folks. You don't ever become an overnight success by yourself. It's always with the help of other people. So determine who those people's help you're going to need. Number 7, make a list of everything you're going to have to do to achieve the goal. And you know, folks, sometimes that could be a really long list, but you got to take the time. Because here's the thing, and you're going to find, I'm going to show you some statistics at the end that will absolutely blow your mind. It'll show you why every minute you spend here is going to be worth an hour in the field. Okay, so make a list of everything you will have to do to achieve your goal. Number 8, you're going to organize your list into a plan. You're going to organize your list by arranging the steps that will identify the most, what I call sequence and priority, and bottom line, in most cases, it's what's going to help you make the money the fastest, what's going to help you move closer to your goal, whether it be a pin level, a money figure, sending the kids to college, financial freedom, whatever it is. You have to organize a list into a plan, and then organize that list in the respect, okay, in order of priority that's going to help you move closer to your goal the fastest. That's the key, and it's not always the way we want to look at it, okay? Number 9, and this is uber critical, folks, and when you organize your list into a series of steps from the beginning all the way through to the completion of your goal. So plan each day, each week, each month in advance. I know some of you are going, oh my gosh, but listen to this. Plan each month at the beginning of the month. Plan each week the weekend before. So today's a Saturday. Today or tomorrow, I should be planning for next week, not Monday. I should plan for this week today or tomorrow because it's in advance. And then plan each day the evening before. So you plan each evening or each day the evening before, each week the day or two before, each month the month before. Folks, when you do it and you have that kind of plan of action, I'm telling you, it makes a huge impact on your life. And some of you might go, gosh, this is going to take time. Folks, success is not overnight. So let's go to number 10. Select your number 1 most important task each day and put a 1 next to it. So you're going to create your set of priorities using the 80-20 rule. And again, so you're going to ask yourself, what task, if I did more than any other on my list, is going to move me closer to my goal today, right now? And you do that number 1. Then you go to then find the number 2 most important priority. And folks, in most cases, the things that we want to do are the easier things, and the harder things that we have uncomfortable or we don't want to do, we push those off to the last. And folks, it needs to be the exact opposite if you want big success. So what one task that I do is going to move me closer to my goal? Okay, and in most cases, it's not knowledge, it's skills. It's the activity that you take that produces the results. So keep that in mind, and you got to learn it, but you got to have the activity that's going to drive it. So select that each day, okay? And again, ask yourself this, if I could only do one thing, one day, all day long, and which activity would I do that brings me the most towards my goals? You got to answer that too. And folks, in many cases, it's going to probably be something that you're going to have to learn, something you're going to have to know, something you're going to have to do that maybe is not your most comfortable. But guess what? It moves you closer. And every time we work outside of our comfort zone, okay, we get better. The more you work outside your comfort zone, the more success you will have 100% of the time. And again, focus and concentration are keys to success here. Focus means you know exactly what it is that you want to accomplish, and the concentration required to dedicate yourself to doing only those things that move you toward your goal. Let's repeat that one more. I'm going to read this for you. Focus and concentration are the keys to success. Focus means that you know exactly what it is that you want to accomplish, and concentration requires that you dedicate yourself doing only those activities that move you towards your goal. Okay, so opening the mail, straightening your desk, answering email, calling family, and scheduling your next week events. None of that has anything to do with it, folks. And then develop the habit of self-discipline. This is one of the biggest things that can take your business to the next level. Once you have decided on your most important task, resolve to concentrate single-mindedly on the one task until it is 100% complete. Now, let me just give you some statistics here. And I think this is really, really going to be, okay. So here, your ability to select your most important task and then to work on it single-mindedly without diversion or without distraction will double or triple the quality and quantity of your output and productivity. And let me say that one time again. Your ability to select your most important task and then work on that task single-mindedly without diversion or without distraction will double or triple the quality and quantity of your output and productivity. Folks, right there, that has changed your business. That gives you double the results from last year. Now, here's the thing. A couple of things real important here, and these are going to be important. You got to practice and visualize your goals. One of my mentors that's made over $60 million in one of my industries, okay, he made over $60 million just by himself. And what he used to do is he used to take every day and he visualized himself achieving those goals. What he used to do, and I won't say it's extreme, he used to lock himself in a closet with no lights on. He would sit down in the closet for 15 minutes every day before he went to bed, and he would visualize himself in the dark room achieving those goals. Well, guess what? He became the #1 income earner of our company, and in our industry, my industry, he is one of the top 10 income earners in the history of the industry. Remember, we talked about modeling other things that people do that are successful. Folks, this is right there. So practice visualizing your goals, what you want to accomplish, you achieving them, living the lifestyle that you want. See yourself there, because if you can't see it there, folks, it's not going to happen, okay? And then here's a goal-setting exercise we just want to do. And let me just give you some statistics here, because I think this is going to be important. Okay. 13, okay, pardon me, real quick here, I missed it. Goal setting exercise. Take a clean piece of paper, write the word goals on it at the top of the page, along with today's dates. Then discipline yourself to write out at least 10 goals that you would like to accomplish in the foreseeable future. Okay, so write those out, but those are the ones you want the most, because those are the ones we've got to create the discipline and the focus and the concentration to achieve those things that are just going to help us achieve those goals. And here's what I'll tell you, folks, a couple things. Where is this? Gosh. I wanted to show you a statistic here that I thought would absolutely blow your mind, and I can't find it. Can you believe that? Well, here's what I'll tell you, folks. As I would have always said, the statistics are this. If you take every hour, every 10 minutes you take creating a plan and doing all the steps I just covered will relate to 3 or 4 hours in the field that'll save you time of learning something, time of doing something, time of expending energy. So every 10 minutes you spend here is worth 3 to 4 hours in the field. So why wouldn't you take an hour or two and plan out everything and know exactly what you want if it's going to save you 20, 30, 50, or 100 hours in the upcoming year to get and achieve your goals? So if you can put the time in today and save it over the long run, why wouldn't you do that? But folks, goals are uber critical to your business. They're the most important things that are going to help your business be the business you want it to be. If you need any help on setting your goals, and just so you know, right below this, there's going to be a goals report by Brian Tracy. Everything I just went over, you can print and download right off the PDF, and then it'll give you the same information I had. But if you take it seriously, folks, your business in 2011 will be the best year ever. You'll make more money, have more freedom, and achieve more of your goals. And I just want to say, we'd love to be there with you for the ride. So I can be with you any way. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form to your goals, just reach out to me at rick@rickcorbettjr.com, and we'll get you set up. But we really look forward to working with you. Thanks for your time, folks, and stop back, because we're going to start to post every day here now in 2011. So every day you're going to find new content on the blog. Thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.